we want to inspire other countries and people to up their game and do 1 billion trees and do 1 trillion trees. The whole point of this was sending a signal, and we want to inspire other countries and people to up their game and do 1 billion trees and do 1 trillion trees, right? Or to come up with these other strategies, but basically making this care of the earth and like, hey, we need to get serious about this, like making that cool, making that top of mind, and getting people, especially the younger generation, stoked about it. Like, look, let's be honest, 20 million trees is not going to solve climate change, right? But what that does do is it gets these young kids, suddenly becomes part of their identity, right? If they give $2, they are suddenly like, oh, now I recycle that bottle, right? Oh, like I turn out the lights, and they make sure their friends do it. It becomes part of their identities. Trees power up from the sun with photosynthesis. They use that energy to take carbon dioxide from the air and rip the carbon from the oxygen. So it takes energy to break that bond, right? They slap that carbon onto themselves. And that's what a tree's mass is. Like, most of a tree's mass is carbon atoms. And then they release from that the oxygen back into the air. So it's like an amazing deal, right? So the point of that is like, most of the carbon sucking of the tree comes from going from a sapling into like a bigger thing. That's why we partner with the Arbor Day. They've been doing this for like 70 years. So they're like the largest and longest running. So their motto is like the right tree at the right time in the right place. So what they do is they actually work with local partners, and we got to see that firsthand. And sure enough, it was like, the people who are out there just knew everything about that local ecosystem and exactly how to do it. They'd been planning in that little area for 40 years. So they're really serious. I mean, their reputation is staked on this. This is what they do. So they take it super seriously, which made us feel comfortable, right? Again, taking money from kids. I don't want to be in a position where like that is somehow squandered in any way.